guys, this is Miriam at High Life Auto. I am out doing a video test drive on a 2015 Ford Taurus. If you've never been on my video test drives before, the way it works is I drive the vehicle on video and I tell you what I see, hear, think, smell, and feel to give you the best indication of being in the driver's seat without actually being in the driver's seat. I'm not a mechanic and this is not meant to be a 182-point inspection. Rather, it's meant to be a sneak peek into how the vehicle drives and any potential issues I notice as we're going along. So we'll take a look around the vehicle, we'll take a look under the hood, and then we'll go for a drive. Malachi and I drove this out around to Fairway and River City and kind of around. Pretty decent driving, so I've noticed a couple little things, but other than that, we'll kind of go over them and we'll go from there. So here we go. All right, 2015 Taurus, 10 years old, pretty decent body. We've got a couple little things going on. You got a little scratch here. It's a little bit deeper than normal. Tires are probably 50% in the rear and similar in the front. Right around like all the edges, you've got this like where the paint has come off. You got a little bit of rust. You've got it like on the tip of the hood. Let's see, right there. You've got it in a couple places that I saw. Let me see, right on the front of the wheel, or the rear of the wheel well, front of the car. Just a couple little places, not bad, but it's just kind of starting. You do have the keyless entry right here. I don't know if I know the code or not. I'll have to check and see if I do. Interior, it's a little bit dirty, needs to be vacuumed. We just got it back from the repair shop, so I haven't really done a whole lot there yet. Black leather is in pretty decent condition. You've got your normal wear here. You know, that looks like it's a little bit loose. But outside of normal wear, weather cracking and stuff, it looks pretty okay. You've got a sunroof, which we'll check when we get inside. In here, again, the back needs a little bit of cleaning, but not that bad otherwise. In the back here, it is the Limited. It's the all-wheel drive version, which is perfect for winter coming up. On this side, like I said, you've got a couple little body things. There's a little tiny trim piece missing right here. Looks like it's about it on this side. Down here, you've got a little piece of the bottom, I think it's called the valance, that's drooping. Just, you know, when you hit a curb or something, that kind of thing, just it kind of drags. Other than that, it looks pretty decent. I'm gonna pop open this hood. Maybe if I can find the release with one hand. There we go. The fluids all looked good when I checked the fluids. I had to add windshield wiper fluid, but that's it. You hear a little bit of a tick there. So I think that's just typical engine age thing. And I noticed when I was inside, the oil change has been kept up to date. We've got, well, when we bought it, it had 178, 173 on it. It's got a couple more now, but not very many. All right, get in. All right, we've got, let's see what we can find. 178, 189 now. So we got 15 miles or so, not very far. But the oil change is not due till 180-201. So, like I said, it's been kept up to date, and it looks like it was a local car because the oil change was done here at Costa in Fort Madison. In Fort Madison. The tire pressure light is on. I aired up all the tires, and so that's probably just a sensor. That was bad. When we got it, it had a leak, an oil leak, and we got that fixed. That's why it got back from the mechanic. But that is all fixed and ready to go. No check engine lights on the car, and just want to show you right here, no codes stored in the module, so there's no check engine lights. And this one, like I said, it's the Limited, so you've got kind of a couple of the cool features. You've got the auto parallel parking. I don't know if it'll focus in on that, which it'll find the spot for you. It'll parallel park for you. It's really kind of cool. You got the lane departure, which warns you if you get out of your lane. I'm assuming this is this. Well, what is that? What is that? Oh, cool. That is. You've got a back sunshade. That's what that is. Okay, this is the sunroof. Test that out. Let's see. And the sunroof works. Okay, there's that. We've got the fancy radio, which will connect to your phone. I haven't connected it to my phone yet, but you can hear that the radio works. We've got the AC on, and it seems to be blowing out cold. You've got heated seats. Let's see. And those light up, so I'm going to assume that they work. You've got air-conditioned seats, and those light up, so I'm going to assume that those work. You've got a heated steering wheel, which is really awesome in the wintertime. We'll see if that lights up. Not lights up, we'll see if that heats up. See, we've got the air conditioning. Let's see, got all that. Okay, we'll do our windows. Driver's side window, you can obviously see that that works. My air conditioned seat is working, I can feel that. Rear passenger window, sorry, works. Rear passenger window works, and rear driver's side window works. So now we are going to go take it for a drive. And like I said, my son and I, man, I'm messing up all over the place today. My son and I have been out driving it, so we've been out driving it for probably 30 minutes or so. The temperature gauge is still right in the middle, so you're not overheating or anything. You're in a good temperature state. Yeah, I don't really see any other things on the dash, so we will turn down our radio just so we can hear anything going on, and we will go for a drive. I'm going to put my sunshade down so I can see out my back window, and we'll go for a drive. Has good acceleration. It's driving pretty smooth. I don't hear any suspension noise. And you can see right there my lane departure thing. You can see it's green when I'm right in between the lanes, and then you can see when I get I'm trying to inch off of it. There you go. See, it turns red when I cross over the lane line. So, and you can kind of feel it vibrate when I cross over the lane line. So if you fall asleep or something, then it alerts you to it. Brakes are good and solid. No grinding or vibration. There's my left turn signal right there. There's my right turn signal right there. Let's figure out where my windshield wipers are. There's my windshield wipers. And let's see, how do I do my wiper fluid? Okay, that should be wiper fluid, maybe? That's bright. That's turn signal. That's auto. Okay, so I know that there's wiper fluid in there, but it's not coming out on the window. So wiper fluid is not working. I don't know why. So unless I'm doing something wrong, unless it's not this button right here, which I don't know for certain, but it feels like it should be that button. But unless for some reason it's not that button, wiper fluid is not working. So just something to be aware of, or do some Google research on, and maybe find out where I'm doing it wrong. And we'll check the cruise and see if that works. And I just noticed that this has the they call it adaptive cruise, and here it looks like they call it it might be called something different, but they've got what they call a gap here, and so you set your cruise and you can set your gap, and it will actually keep you cruising behind somebody at whatever gap you set. And so if you set a gap of like 5 car lengths, then if that person slows down, it will keep you 5 car lengths behind them. So it will slow you down to keep you 5 car lengths behind them. If they speed up, it will increase your speed up to your cruise setting in order to keep you 5 car lengths behind them. So it's kind of cool. It's just another one of those safety features to, in case someone in front of you stops suddenly, it will help you to pay attention and stay on top of that. So anyways, you can see that the cruise works. Down there in the bottom left, cruise is working. The only thing that I really saw as an issue, as a potential issue, is windshield wiper fluid. Either it's operator error on my part, or it is something with the fluid not working. I know the fluid is full. Oh, and I did notice that the tire pressure light went off. So that must have just taken some time to read after I filled up the tires. So I think that's it really. What you got is 2015 Ford Taurus with 178,000 miles that looks like it's been pretty well maintained. We just got done fixing it, and you have a windshield wiper fluid problem. Other than that, it seems pretty decent. So if you have any questions, my cell phone is 309-267-7200. Thanks, guys.